What's up, guys? I'm Ayato666. Welcome back to Readables. The series is so hard to do. It's not that it's hard to read, it's that you guys forget when you watch other YouTubers, it's their job. Alright? So I don't necessarily have the time to read it and then hit another checkpoint. So the fucking thing never saves what I've done. And it kind of sucks ass. But we know we finished UAC, so we're on weapons. We're going to work on these. And then I'm going to just skim through and try to figure out what we haven't read. So, bear with me, because it updates randomly. Fucking pain. And there's no way, I was thinking too, I could do it now. I got like fucking 30 minutes before work. And then on top of that, I'm at a boss and I'm kind of stuck on, right? Alright, so shut up. When correctly charged, this is the BFG. When correctly charged, ionized, and compressed, deadly packets of Argent energy can be released in controlled manner at a velocity and potential energy quota far exceeding that of conventional weapons. The weaponization of Argent energy led to the development and mass production of the plasma rifle, but the UAC realized they were capable of much, much more. The BFG 9000 is the culmination of these efforts. Only one prototype of the final weapon exists and is housed deep within the ARC in the BFG division. This weapon delivers streams of supercharged Argent energy to multiple targets, and to some extent self-guiding. These streams will seek any cache of Argent energy it can find, usually demons or human test subjects that have Argent beacons surgically implanted. When the streams find their target, it sounds weird, they release all of their stored energy in a fraction of a second, delivering an electrical shock that instantly boils the blood and fatty tissue of the recipient. Jesus Christ. Spontaneous explosion of the subject often follows. Chain gun. The Delta 12 chain gun, often referred to as the D12. Fight music. God damn it, now I'm gonna have fight music in my head all fucking day. By operatives, is a highly velocity heavy weapon capable of suppressing, multiple. I saw surgressing. I was like, where the fuck did you even see that word? Suppressing multiple targets at once. Recent changes to the firing mechanism have pushed the Delta 12 to physical limits of a ballistic weapon. An Argent infused piston compressor compresses gas within the firing crucible to over 220,000 psi when released. This launches a 15mm tungsten slug with a muzzle velocity of nearly 5,000 feet per second. Holy fuck. The heat generated by this action is siphoned into a thermal gel compound that automatically recharges the 96-volt battery pack. Wow, 9-volt batteries you need for that bitch. This allows the weapon to sustain an almost endless firing cycle as long as ammunition is present. The Delta 12 chain gun, thanks Burp, weighs 45 kilograms, no idea what that means. I'm American, making it a lethal but cumbersome armament. Yeah, thank you to anyone checking the series out. I know it's kind of rough around the edges, and then that's the fun. We get to develop and grow this as we fucking want. So, thank you for even being supportive and even viewing it. I appreciate it. I know it's a tough one. I really like this series. I'm excited to get further into the lore and just get more into them and hold you guys back, because here, all you're expecting just reading. So you can kind of listen to like a podcast and chill and get into the lore with me. There have been reports. At this time, I literally have caught up to the big boss, so I'm trying to release them in order. So I'm releasing the other Doom I recorded yesterday right now. It's being uploaded. It's got like an hour and a half. Fucking video is gigantic. There have been reports, this is the chainsaw, of this item being seen at the Argent facility, though there are no known uses for it. Security personnel have been made aware that this item has likely been smuggled onto Mars. How the fuck did you smuggle that? And have been directed to confiscate it immediately. As there are no practical uses for it, it must be assumed that this item should be considered a black market enthusiast weapon. Thanks, TV. You fuck. This TV likes to reset randomly. Fuck you, Vizio. Super Shotgun. I'm never buying Vizio again. While this weapon has been removed from the UAC's approved weapon arsenal, many vegetarians, that's what I saw and I wanted to say, but I know it's veteran, operators insist that there is no better alternative for close combat. Yeah, I like it too. It offers incomparable destructive power at an extremely close range, but is completely ineffective at long range. This weapon is light and small, making it a favored second weapon that no self-respecting combat specialist would ever be without. The Gauss Cannon. Oh, this is my baby. I also just fucking realized some of these have more than one entry. God damn it. Why do I keep forgetting that's a thing? BFG 2. The theoretical design for the BFG 9000 was first put toward the R&D development. No, god damn. Alright, hang on. Give me my coffee. Fucking coffee. The theoretical design for the BFG 9000 was first put forward by the R&D department. in the Advancement Research Complex, and the concept was later given its own funding program. The BFG division was formed to develop a working design. Several prototype weapons have since been made. The prototypes never went into full production due to numerous testing accidents and the deadly radiation spikes produced. Previous versions of the weapon had slightly different energy patterns to the current generation. Some released solitary argent spheres that unleashed deadly wave upon impact. Wow, that's kind of cool. Others formed an argent laser that cuts through anything in its path. The current prototype, the BFG 9000, creates argent streams that seek out the target and boils them alive. I was going to say, it did seem like it seeked them out and boils them alive. Advocates, witness the BFG 9000. This is all at BFG 3. What greater triumph for the glory of the Ascension could there be than an entirely new type of weapon, born not only of traditional UAC technology, but by your faith and dedication to the cause? This is what we strive for, an understanding beyond traditional science, unrestrained by the repressive thinking of dimensionally bound contemplation. Only through the use of SEFT can the power of such a mighty weapon be realized. Such a weapon requires not only science, but belief. While access to the BFG 9000 is strictly limited to Tier 3 advocates, you are encouraged to envision the day that you too might get to see the magnificence of its design, and if you are luckier still, experience the invigorating touch of its majestic form of argent energy. What? That says that they're gonna kill you. That literally says, experience the invigorating touch of its majestic form of argent energy. They're gonna fucking shoot you if you get to find out about this gun. They're telling you right there in the memo. Oh my god, these people are fucking stupid. Alright, this had field drone. This is mobile turret, the third entry. A secondary firing crucible and compression chamber can be added to the weapon. Oh, it's because what we did. So if we had modified the other way, we'd have that as well. This modification unbalances the weapon, so remaining stationary while firing is recommended when used. The weapon fires at twice the normal rate of fire. No shit, because there's two barrels. Expending twice the amount of ammo, and superheating the muzzle. That's why that fucking happened. Although this modification presents the most powerful suppression in the UAC arsenal other than the BFG prototype project, I knew it. I fucking knew, because that gun's powerful as fuck. The system can and will overheat if not used cautiously. Oh, there's only one for the chainsaw. Damn. Oh wait, 78. I just realized that. 83 kills with the BFG. Good goddamn. Really? I haven't used that much either. 30 with the chain gun. I thought I did a lot more with that bitch. 78 with the chainsaw. Oh. Super shotgun 445. You damn right. And the Gauss cannon, 65 kills. The heavy assault rifle. This may be where we were. Oh fuck! I forgot we were. What did we just do? We just did. Yeah, we just did the chainsaw. The chain gun, yeah. So we're on the Gauss cannon extra entry. Siege mode. This modification adds an argon. I don't really fucking understand. I know it's a gas. I think it's argon. Argon gas ionizer to the weapon. When initiated, the launch chamber of the vacuum is vacuum sealed as argon gas is ionized until it forms plasma. When the argon has been fully ionized, the chamber is opened and a plasma beam is ejected from the weapon. Due to the precise nature of its modification operation, safety valves prevent the weapon from discharging until the gas has been fully ionized. The operator must also remain stationary during charging due to the volatile nature of freeing electrons from the gas. I didn't even notice that I had to. I just kind of fucking did. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Upon successful release, the plasma beam will penetrate multiple targets and produce a concussive blast at the final point of impact. Damn. That was a 65 kills. This one's 113. Alright, there's two entries to this one, 1 and 3. This is the heavy assault rifle, the HAR. Although recently superseded by the plasma rifle as a UAC standard issue weapon, the heavy assault rifle is still in widespread use due to its dependable mechanical firing mechanism. I hate this gun actually. High accuracy at long range and an abundant supply of ammunition. What? I like went back, saw mechanism and ammunition. Really? Good job, Brain. It's ammunition. The weapon is effective at all engagement distances and is best used against a solitary target. Unless a micro missile modification is present, the standard issue ammunition is a 50 cal FMJ round. Wait, was there more? Okay. This is micro missiles, my baby. Wait, Oh wow, they actually have their own. God damn it! Jesus Christ! BFG 2, 83. Okay, all my BFGs have 80 kills. The chain gun, the mobile turret, I got 26 kills. The chainsaws, the gun, the sniper cannon, man, ghost cannon. None with the siege mode. I guess I just got it. Or forgot about it. 63, okay. A multi-chambered cylinder located, I'm sorry, this is micro missiles, on the primary barrel can be loaded with up to 6 HMX missiles. These small but deadly rockets were designed to deliver multiple payloads to a single target, but can only be used to subdue multiple targets within a tight kill zone. The missiles will detonate shortly after making contact with any surface. Pistol, the UAC sidearm, piece of monkey shit. 62 kills, I'm surprised it's that fucking high. I'd throw the goddamn thing in the trash if they'd let me. Every UAC employee is provided with a standard UAC EMG Energy Matter Gel sidearm upon promotion to the tier 2 and above. Wow, you did a great job. Here's a piece of shit gun, Timmy. This sidearm is reliable and effective at short range. At short range. A gravity, who the fuck was getting close to those things? A gravity gear of dynamo in the stock chain charges a capacitor whenever the operator moves. When the weapon is fired, the capacitor compresses up to 4 megawatts of Argent energy into hardened plasma gel and launches the slug at high velocity. That's why it takes so fucking long. The gel slug has the same impact properties of the conventional ammunition, making the weapon act and feel like a standard ballistic firearm. The weapon is constructed of thermally diffusive metal alloy, which allows it to discharge rapidly and repeatedly without ever overheating or compromising the accuracy. The capacitor in the EMG can also be upgraded to concentrate the energy into one large pulse for more stopping power. Wow. That's weird, because I did update that. But they didn't give you multiple pages for that. That's weird. 62 kills on that bitch. The plasma rifle, 61 kills. The plasma rifle becomes the standard issue among military units with the advent of Argent-powered electromagnetic accelerators. I really like what they've done here, because this is actually fun to read, because you got your stats, what you've unlocked. That's pretty fucking cool how they did this. Based off the HIPGD design of the early 21st century, this weapon delivers a rapid salvo of plasmoids that inflict both impact and thermal damage to the target. Stun bomb. We actually have this, but we don't, I don't think, oh yeah, we do have this. We use, but I guess it doesn't kill, so why would it have stats? Fuck off. I'm talking to myself. This modification condenses multiple plasmoids into a single pulse. The resulting discharge exceeds the Fraunhofer limit, creating a string of Birkeland currents. Jeez, I don't know what these fucking words are. The resulting fuck you. Structure will incapacitate any target caught within the radius for a few seconds. This modification requires cooling between uses. The rocket launcher, 329 kills. This weapon has seen little design modification since its development in the late 21st century. It is a standard issue to heavy weapon specialists in all military forces due to its unparalleled direct impact and radius damage. The UAC improved the design slightly by adding an automated quick reload. The weapon casing has been retrofitted to accept UAC developed modifications. Oh, I didn't get any fucking thing else for it. Really? Wow. Can't believe I didn't. I'm an idiot. Fucking update the rocket launcher, you jackass. Combat shotgun, 382 kills. Yeah, because it has that fucking explosive chamber. Hello, coffee, my only friend. I've come to drink from you again. Alright, combat shotgun. The UAC disperses a high spread of velocity. Nope, motherfucker. I tried to sometimes make the words work somehow, and I usually end up fucking myself more than I pull it off. The UAC shotgun disperses a spread of high velocity buckshot for maximum impact against the enemy, ideally suited for the operative who requires a speedy response for deadly close encounters. The wide coverage of this weapon loses its impact at long range. The weapon is forged from a high-quality titanium steel alloy to ensure maximum reliability, repeat rate, and yield strength. My Huffy was made from high-yield titanium, motherfucker. Oh my god, Huffy. Explosive shot, 249 kills. Wow. This shotgun ammunition incorporates a glycerin fuse that detonates a gel upon impact. Embedded shot is dispersed at the point of impact, creating a wide area of effect. Highly effective against multiple targets or when detonated to the rear of enemies in defilade? What the fuck are these words? Somebody get Joey Tribbiani off spell check. God damn it, he's just like, yeah, that word needs to be, yeah, that sounds, yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Siphon grenade. The siphon grenade was designed to work with the Doom Marine's Praetor suit, specifically to make use of the Argent receptors found in his gloves and chest plates. The grenade has 3 stages when primed. The grenade releases a positively charged particle field around itself and the operator's hand. Then when the grenade is released and explodes, it releases a negatively charged particle field over a distance of a few meters. The negatively charged particles attract Argent plasma from any demon caught in the radius, tearing the plasma from their cells. Finally, the positively charged Praetor suit then attracts the negatively charged Argent cloud and gathers the plasma. This siphons energy back into the suit, partially healing the Doom Marine. That was happening during the game and I didn't even fucking notice it. I use grenades all the time. Are you serious? It heal. That's pretty fucking clever. Wow. I'm gonna have to watch for that now that I know that. Frag grenade. That's a siphon grenade. I don't even know if we use that grenade actually. I know we use frag. I don't even think I knew we picked up hologram. Son of a bitch. I don't know how to do it. I just didn't know we picked it up. Let's see if we can use it. The design of this weapon is conventional. Oh, this is frag grenade, sorry. Making sure there's no other entries. It's conventional in nature, though it has been refined to perform the limit of its ballistic capabilities. If you're wondering why I tell you everything, it's because it's a personal pet peeve of mine when you're staring at nothing and nobody's saying anything. You have no fucking idea what's going on because you're just sitting there like, dude. So I try to tell you everything. We're going to restart this, sorry. The design of this weapon is conventional in nature, though it has been refined to perform at the limit of its ballistic capabilities. The UAC fragmentation grenade uses a Comp D explosive package encased in a steel alloy shell. It has an effective fatality radius of about 5 meters. Improvements of the antiquated M67 grenade include a more reliable chemical fuse mechanism, interior machine of the casing to provide more efficient projectile dispersion, and a trigger switch safety clip to prevent unwanted activation. The newer Comp D explosive also ensures the radio pressure has no drop spots, ensuring full damage potential within the fatality zone. Hologram. Damn, I didn't even know I picked this up, motherfucker. This ancient piece of shit, it's basically what they want to say. This ancient piece of tech is effective today as it was when it was first invented in the early 21st century. The holocaster discharges an invisible cloud of ionized argon, which a camera then uses to project an image through. The refracted light creates a holographic effect above the device. The decoy image has a broad color spectrum and can be quite convincing. The device was first theorized by popular culture media out of the late 20th century. Pretty fucking cool. Okay. Yeah, so that's probably what it is. It is actually saving, you fucking asshole. I see what it's doing now. We might be okay. You just gotta figure out which ones are new. Okay, well let's see if we can do that. Oh, actually I'm just gonna go get more coffee, but I'm not that fucking low. Hang on. I don't know if it tells if we get new stuff over here though. Damn, I have no idea how to tell which ones we've gotten. Yeah, I do remember reading these. Okay, I think it is actually pretty good at this. This is Titan's Realm. After the Disasters Project Lazarus Manned Expedition team. Nope, there's no team. Manned Expedition. It was decided to avoid Kadinger Sanctum. That's what I'm calling it. Until the environment was more conducive to human exploration. The second Project Lazarus Manned Expedition was changed to a new location, an area referred to as the Great Steep. The Korax tablets describe this area in detail. Through the Titan's Realm and down to the Great Steep, where the trophies of victory are kept through the ages. Their false idols banished to a wasteland. Their towers fallen, their foundations ground to dust. Their hollowed halls kept empty as cruel reminders of that civilization shall fall before the ascension of all the great ones. What the fuck? It's like guaranteeing you're fucked and they picked it up anyways. A pilgrimage. Oh, this looks like it's gonna be a fun one to read. Just because there's not many gaps. Like, Jesus Christ. If you are one of the lucky disciples who will get to experience a pilgrimage to hell. There are some preparations you must make for your journey. You must make sure all of your affairs are in order before leaving. Donate all of your belongings, excluding any security-controlled materials, to the Tier 2 Advocate and record any final logs you may wish to make. Your savings and assets will be used to fund additional UAC research, while, for the expedition itself, you may wish to consider sedation. Advocates can get overwhelmed during their transition, and a medically administered balancing agent can help ease with the excitement. Lastly, prepare your mind for the wonders you will experience. Seeing the remains of a Titan is an experience that will buckle the knees of the most steadfast advocate. If you are lucky, you may even get to see a live Titan. If you do, you must record the sighting immediately and hang your storage devices to Scout Bot for safety. It is not known if any Titans still inhabit the Great Steep, so if you get the chance to be a sacrifice to one of these massive beasts, take it. Jesus Christ! The Necropolis. While the expedition of 2148 reached the Great Steep, massive structures were found. Unlike any other edifices yet seen in Hell, it is believed that these structures were native to this area, absorbed into Hell when the civilization was conquered. The construction bears resemblance to the many known the many known earthly architecture movements, and several unknown, potentially extraterrestrial designs. Most of the structures appear to be religious or spiritual in design and have been corrupted to pay homage to the dark magic of Hell. Hello, coffee. Although the expedition ended in a total loss of human life, it was considered a resounding success not only for the vast amount of data recovered by the scout bots, but also for returning the petrified remains of a massive Shadow Lord believed to be an ancient Baglore demon. What the fuck? The presence of such high-ranking demons in the necropolis suggests that this area holds some item of extreme importance or vulnerability to the demons. Current research suggests that this may be the lost artifact known as the Crucible. However, no further expeditions to this area have been planned under explicit instructions from Olivia Pierce. Wow. Why we must. This is the second part of Necropolis. Rest is important if you are a productive advocate. Or to be a productive advocate, I'm sorry. However, downtime does not need to be wasted time. When not working on the Lazarus Project, why not take some time to think about what comes after we open the gates? Where does this devotion and hard work lead? Why are we doing this? Wow, so that's how they're tricking them. They're giving them the illusion of freedom. That's clever. See, they're acting like they have their own fucking train of thought, but they don't, and they don't fucking realize they don't. This is fucking awesome. This is well planned, dude. To answer that, you must picture yourself transported to the wide open umbral plains, or the steps of the great cathedrals of Ancient Dinner, or the glassy shores of the Lake of Fire. That sounds awesome. Imagine I would fucking hang out by a Lake of Fire. I know that sounds fucking terrible, but I would. I don't know, I think most people, yeah, it's fire, fire. Imagine yourself worshipping before the icon of sin, in awe of its splendor, even as it sleeps till the call of ages comes. Envision chanting the names of the Dark Lord in the correct order, empowering them with your rote learning. What the fuck is that word? Fantasizing about how it will feel to sense the caress of the Bukavak as it rises from the blood pools of Angrax and strangles the life out of you. Now that you are fully erect, you can return to work, Advocate, for now you know why we do this. What the fuck? It didn't say erect, I added that, but so what? It fit. It fit. Oh my god. The database. So we picked up all this new stuff? Huh. I don't see, yeah, it must be like bits and pieces. This is Delta V jump boots. First developed on the Phobos outpost to facilitate extremely fast navigation through the microgravity, Delta 5 jump boots are now used at all cargo stations, transport hubs, and maintenance depots to facilitate agile traversal with speed and access and ease. I'm thinking we read this. Whatever, I'll read it one more. With the exponential growth of the UAC production of the Argent facility, it became necessary to find an alternative to overworked and overloaded ferry drones. When worn, Delta 5 jump boots detect myoelectric. I know I read that. Alright, Mega Health. I newly found this. But I think we read this anyway. I think we read this. This Timmy's first. Yeah, I think we read this stuff. Why did it not save this? God damn it. I'm gonna say we read that stuff. We're on monsters. Alright, give me a sec. I'm gonna take a little break. Oh, I'm reading so hard. Oh, shut up. I just want to drink my coffee and get another cup brewing before I go to work here. Be right back. Monsters! Ah, the fucking bitch of the fucking piece of shit. Looks like the Predator and Alien fuck, doesn't it? With Freddy Krueger nails. It does! The Summoner. 9 glory kills. I've killed 14 of these fucking bitches. The Summoner, a cunting adversary, yeah, you heard me, is primarily a defensive summoning unit. As the demon horde swarms the enemy, the Summoner sustains the battle by opening a rift to hell and calling forth reinforcements to prevent being overrun by the relentless horde. The Summoner should become a primary target in any battle strategy. Yeah, no shit. When directly challenged in combat, the Summoner is capable of channeling hell energy into an Argent wave. Although this wave kills most humans, an occasional victim will be transformed into the possessed. Surviving an Argent wave attack is extremely unlikely, but does not appear to be random. There is evidence that the Summoner selects the most resilient of combatants for induction to the army of hell. What? God damn, I keep thinking of Spawn. I like this. Alright, this is the Baron of Hell. I have killed 21 of these big motherfuckers. Then 13 glory kills. Wow. I'm just taking him in right now. What the fuck? Is that like a third eye in the middle of his head? What is that? Like a third horn? It's like something's growing there. It looks like part of him, like where the thigh is, it's like been stitched together. The Baron of Hell is the highest demon among the Order of Hell Knights. They rarely leave Hell, and no Baron of Hell has yet been captured by any of the tethering operations. Details regarding their behavior and physiology are therefore limited. This is part 2. Alright. It is clear that Barons are ferocious fighters with a bloodlust unparalleled by any other demon. Barons are larger and faster than their lesser brothers, also possess the ability to generate hell energy fireballs, which can be hurled at a target. In the doomed Project Lazarus manned expedition, it is believed that most of the explorers were set upon by Barons of Hell, although the details are unclear. Tablets retrieved from the Great Steep in the UAC Automated Survey of 2143 suggest Barons of Hell are the current royal guard of the unknown Dark Lord of the Fourth Age. While the nature of this entity is unknown, it must be presumed that that as the royal guard's power has significantly increased, so too is the power of their master. Oh, fuck. Cockademon, you fucker. Oh yeah, I've killed that at 69. Does look like he's a sack hanging from his fucking throat. Oh, look at that. It's fucking disgusting. He's like a little gremlin, but then disgusting when you look up. I don't know. Shut up. In the 18 glory kills, okay? Cacodemons are monstrous psionic demons driven by the desire to feed. Careful, you'll eat your eye out. They're displayed. Could you imagine him trying to eat something and not realizing it's gonna poke it? Like, he's got no nose or anything to stop him from poking his eye. I don't know. I just picture these things fucking being really, really not agile. They display limited intelligence, but are often sent into the fray as their natural size and abilities make them an intimidating weapon for the demon horde. I fucking hate them more than the big guys, honestly. I really do. They're a pain in the motherfucking ass, and they're really powerful. When a cacodemon... Why did I want to say bukkake? When a cacodemon senses the presence of the living, it will hunt them relentlessly until it gets close enough to gnaw on them using an impressive set of mandibles. To aid the hunt, the cacodemon has a psychoactive narcotic bile which it spews at a range. On contact, this bile inhibits the perception of the target and compromises movement. The effects wear off after a few moments, which is often enough time for the lumbering beast to get within bite range. Wow, fucker. Cyber Demon, we've only killed one of these motherfuckers, and we glory killed that bitch. Considered to be the most significant marker of success. Yep, so it says. It's like maker, it's marker of success in the development of Argent organic research. The Cyber Demon is the flagship creation of the Lazarus Project. The symbiotic... Wow. It's already fucked up. The symbiotic union of a Baglor demon found during the second Project Lazarus manned expedition and an Argent accumulator. This beast is capable of withstanding so much punishment that the creature must be kept in permanent suspended animation. Repeated attempts to subdue the beast prove unsuccessful, as when exhausted, the cyber demon simply replenishes its life force from the accumulator and then attacks again with greater ferocity. Only by removing the Argent implant can the beast be restrained. The cyber demon remains in stasis until a suitable method of control can be found. Jesus Christ, just looking at it. Alright, this is the third entry for him. During the Cyber Demon Reanimation Project, the beast was kept alive by controlling the amount of plasmatic Argent energy it received. This kept the beast in an efficiently brain-dead state while additional components were cybernetically implanted. A neural pathway was created between between the creature's brain and the Argent accumulator, allowing the creature to administer Argent power to any part of its body as needed. In hindsight, this neural pathway was a mistake, as once the pathway was activated, the dormant beast immediately administered an Argent surge to medulla oblongata, which allowed it to restore motor function. Once active, the circulatory system quickly restored, and the beast achieved full motor function within a few minutes. It was only through the bravery of Follower Jacobson that the beast was contained. Follower Jacobson willingly gave his life as bait when he lured the giant cyber demon into holding pin 6, which is where it got contained. Unfortunately, there was no way to retrieve Jacobson once the doors had been bolted. He was sacrificed. Another one. He looks like the Predator in the fucking face. Someone likes Predator and Aliens. A report following the incident suggested that this act was not instinct of the cyber demon, but rather a suggestion of greater intelligence governing the will of any creature demon born. A mastermind of sorts. Researching on this theory continues. Wow. Alright, Hell Knight, we've killed 116 of these little cocksuckers. I hate these guys. They look smaller now. How do you even see? They have 68 glory kills. Alright, we got... the hell, I was looking at the clock. Get coffee. Get a coffee. Oh, it's still kind of hot. Oh, fuck. The Hell Knight is a towering brute, bred for combat, deep in the bowels of hell. These diabolical beasts are the prized gladiators. It's so weird to be reading this during Christmas, but this is what I do during Christmas, man. I watch horror movies. I don't know. I love horror, damn it. I am in the Christmas spirit, but it's funny that I'm thinking about it. Shut up. These diabolical beasts are prized gladiators of the demon horde. They relentlessly stomp towards their target, smashing their massive fists into the ground to create shockwaves that stagger their opponents and leave them vulnerable to bone-crushing melee attacks. The Hell Knight's powerful leg allows it to leap across large distances effortlessly, quickly closing its gap to its enemy. Part 2. You fucking scared the crap out of me, DualShock battery low. Tablets retrieved from the Great Steep in the UAC Automated Survey of 2143 suggest that the Hell Knights originally flanked the Great Serpent during the First Age. After their master was defeated by the Guardian, the Hell Knights were placed into the arenas of Hell, where they would feed on any victims thrown to them by the demon overlords as sport. It is now believed that they guard the most sacred and important relics in the Netherworld. Imp, these little fuckers. I've killed 886, I 86 those bitches. 169 glory kills. These ferocious and agile cocksuckers are found all over Hell, and often used in the front line in a concerted attack. In either dimension, they revel in battle. They revel in battle, feeding off their victims when their hunger takes them. Despite their low status among demon ranks and their seemingly endless numbers, imps have unique characteristics in battle. Some prefer fighting from an elevated position, while others rush their target and swipe at them with razor-sharp claws. Yeah, I hate when they go body. Walls and obstacles offer no defense against imps, and they will leap great heights easily and hang off the surfaces. The imp is capable of channeling hell energy through its hands and shaping it into a projectile. As the imp channels the energy, airborne particles and debris are sucked into the maelstrom. The maelstrom? Yeah, maelstrom. To create a condensed, superheated fireball, the mechanics of the imp's ranged attacks suggest that they are actually a lower form of the summoner. You gotta remember, this isn't fucking like rehearsed or anything. We're just doing this together and having fun. Like some people you'll watch, it's highly produced. It's not what we do here. This is the lost soul. Oh my god, I hate these fucking... Ah! Could I turn him? No, I can't do anything with him. Oh, fucker. Making me a cucumber. Bastard. I hate these things, dude. Killed 52 of them. I don't know how to glory kill them. If I figure out how to barrel... You know what? I'm gonna just shoot him with a damn thing, with the pistol. I wanna fucking glory kill some of these bitches. There might be a secret to this, because now that I'm seeing that I've glory killed none of them, I bet most people haven't. There might be some, like, way to get health or something from them. I'll have to check that out. These demons are found wandering aimlessly within the temples of hell as they search for a host to inhabit. When a potential victim is found, they will converge on the target and explode with a blast of hell energy. Lesser-willed beings, weakened by the explosion, will then be possessed by the demon, and the whole soul becomes lost in turn. Tablets retrieved from the Korax suggest that the lost souls are considered the lowest of the demons, even lower than imps, since the wandering nomads, doomed to forever roam the halls of hell, thrive on the weakest entities. Lost souls are despised by other demons. Despite their lowly status, they should not be underestimated. Take old biddies, I mean Mancubus. Oh my god. 77, how many? 52? 77 kills and 25 glory kills. The Mancubus has tig old biddies. What more do you need to know? Is a lumbering behemoth demon. A foul odor accompanies its presence, a stench that can be overwhelming if inhaled directly. Mancubi gorge on anything they can find and are not adverse to eating rancid flesh. Their diets rot in their digestive system, making their innards highly flammable. That's why they fucking... okay. These foul creatures are decked in light armor when they reach maturity, but their grotesque frame soon outgrows the armor, exposing their stomach and face. Oh, wow. So that armor actually works. So what if we actually meet one that's, like, young? They could be really goddamn difficult, because they wouldn't be fat as fuck. This is the third entry of the Mancubus. Their bizarre physiology can also be their undoing. The putrid skin covering their soft belly is easily pierced when exposed. Their organs will explode violently, showering a sizable area with their revolting and toxic innards. Pinky. That's Pinky? You fucking dicks. They gave the one I hate the most. I've already killed 72 of these bastards. Fucking hate them. Fuck you. This is probably my most hated. I hate this motherfucker. Why are they so... and they can turn. Like most games, things are fast. That's fine. But he can turn too. Little bastard. These demonic... I killed 72, 35 glory kills. These demonic animals are unnamed by those in hell. They were colloquially named Pinkies due to their unusual skin pigmentation when they first discovered by the Lazarus Project's tethering operation. Their aggressive nature against the living is well documented. This is number 2. Pinkies will charge once their prey is detected. Using a cortical bone plate that covers their face as a battering ram, they accelerate quickly but have limited control when charging. Their inability to stop quickly or turn makes them vulnerable to charging over ledges into hard surfaces, stunning them. What the fuck? How did I fuck that? Their inability to stop quickly or turn makes them vulnerable to charging over ledges into hard surfaces. No? Well, I get them to charge into surfaces, but they can turn quite well, actually. Stunning them at close range. The Pinky has a significant bite which it will use to fend off attackers. They have limited visual perception and rely primarily on pheromone detection to locate enemies. The thinner skin on their flank does not offer as much protection and should be considered a point of weakness on their flank. So their ass is their weakness? God damn it! Gnawed carcasses of Pinkies have been extracted from portals, suggesting that they are considered a delicacy in hell. That's why they call them Pinkies. Gotcha. At least the name makes sense, I'll give them that. Revenant. Killed 129 bitches. 72? 120. Wow, I've killed a lot of you fucks. Revenants in the UAC military operatives. Nope. They aren't in the UAC. Alright, hang on. Give me coffee. I am just waking up. Revenants are UAC military operatives that have been methodically transformed into demonic combatants through cybernetic augmentation and repeated Lazarus wave exposure. The transformation begins by attaching a multiple launch rocket battery, MLRB, onto each shoulder of the patient. Nope, each shoulder, sorry. Coupled to an argent charged neurobiochip implanted at the base of the cerebral cortex, the MLRB allows the Revenant to both attack its targets with multiple conventional rockets and also fire mobility boosters located under each MLRB. Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't learn anything extra on them. Fuck you! Possessed Soldier. Huh? Oh, these guys are shitheads. 226 kills, 96 glory kills. While Lazarus wave exposure does effectively wipe any vestige of human behavior from most of its victims, some subjects continue to display technical cognizance posthumously. Fuck that word. As with possessed engineers, this does not appear to be random. If an individual has training in combat as part of the UAC military, the Lazarus wave event will transform them into a more than mere slaves. This anomaly further supports that theory that there is some form of genetic coding embedded within the Lazarus wave particles which governs the outcome of Lazarus wave exposure on per case basis. I don't like that you're even fucking hinting at this, because this makes me think, what if someone who's highly trained goes into it? What the fuck's gonna come out? And that makes me think that's what the hell all this is for. They're trying to figure out what they can get. Oh, fuck. That was it. There was no other one. The Possessed. 635 kills. These guys are shitheads. Oh my god, he's got 2 mouths? What the fuck? They're fucking weird looking. Kind of look like the Lost Souls from XCOM as well. The Possessed are created in Lazarus Wave Event, a phenomenon first discovered by Dr. Olivia Pierce during her Lazarus project. While most victims exposed to agent biowaves will expire without further effect, some subjects will absorb traces of Argent energy and enter a state of posthumous vigor. Posthumous? Despite necrosis of the internal organs, with the exception of the brain, the victim continues to animate and exhibit a low order of sentience for weeks or even months after clinical death. Posthumous? What does this posthumous? Brain activity in the Possessed is limited to instinctive behavior. The Possessed are known to be territorial when confronted by the living. When isolated, they often enter a dormant state for an extended period of time. They will stand unmoving for days or weeks at a time, until presented with a live food source or threatened by a predator. Wow. Exciting life. Could you imagine this on Animal Planet? Here, the Possessed waits for food. 4 months later, this fucking job sucks shit. An interesting behavior has been seen when the Possessed are held in small groups. They will drag human corpses to a central location within their holding pens and perform a silent ritual around the pile of bodies. The resulting ceremonial site appears to be the initial stages of a gore nest. These actions must be driven by a telepathic communication with higher-ranking demons, as there is no local brain activity that could manage such choices. The Possessed will perform these tasks even when the limbs are removed from the palo and pain. Responders are implanted into their cortex, further cementing the theory that they are unwilling slaves performing an integral part of the cycle of the demons. The Possessed create the birthing ground for the new demons, and upon expiration are themselves used as fertilizer for the gore nest. Jesus Christ. Is that it? The Possessed Engineer. 44 kills. I do like this guy. He's fun. You can use him to kind of blow up more people. During a Lazarus Wave event, victims undergo dramatic changes to their physiology both internally and externally. Aside from fundamentally changing the composition of their internal organs, the high-intensity plasma wave is strong enough to fuse metal to skin. In many cases, personal items such as watches and jewelry can burn through the skin and become permanently embedded into the victim. Perhaps the most unfortunate victims of this fusing event are any subjects that happen to be working with acetylene tanks or welding equipment, as this equipment is often attached to the body to allow for mobile work in low-gravity environments. The Lazarus wave will create a demonized human with a highly combustible explosive device embedded in its skin. So you made a demon IED. Nice. Clever. I will fucking give you that. As with all possessed creatures, they are mindless and driven through some form of telepathic communication from an unknown demon overseer. Additional care must be taken when confronting a possessed engineer. If the fuel tank is punctured and it doesn't explode, the weakened container can turn the possessed engineer into an explosive projectile. This is a danger to any being nearby, both human and demon. The Unwilling. Fuck, I have no idea how much is left. The Unwilling are fully transformed possessed that have been transported to hell and served as shrine worshippers, slave labor or to higher level demons, or cannon fodder for battle within hell. Huh. Hellraiser. 139 kills, 70, 148 kills of those guys. Oh, the Unwilling. Oh yeah, I remember them. It's like, oh, so we're raping them. The Hellraiser is an astute and tactical foe that will engage its enemies from a distance with a powerful beam of unrefined hell energy. Oh, these dickheads. The beam emanates from an arm-like protrusion composed of cartilage and other osseous tissue. It might be osseous. Osseous, yeah. Articulation of the cartilage allows the Hellraiser to focus its energy beam into a single charged shot that will obliterate anything in its path. It's a lot of multiple lines. Possessed security number 1. Oh, these fucking assholes. 50 kills, 15 glory kills. Wow, so they've actually been nice with these guys. sucks. Their numbers are awfully low. Possessed security units exhibit the most complex battle strategies of all possessed humans, including mobile shield advances towards the enemy and firing while in defilade. I don't know what that word is. Just say I don't know what the word means. Possessed security will also drop their shields to adopt a more accurate firing stance at the cost of lowering their defense. Yeah, oh no, this is different. Possessed security too, because I've got 50 kills on them, but I've got 96 glory kills on these guys. A possessed security that will keep an optimal distance from its target. If the target gets too close, the possessed security will attack with a ferocious shield bash, then retreat to a preferred engagement range. Possessed security have only been observed by using the DS UAC shotgun and shield outfit, which suggests their ranks are exclusively created from members of Special Forces military unit called the UAC Phalanx. Fuck you. The Neo Phalanx is used exclusively as military defense for the remote UAC colonies. Holy fuck, the Cyberman Cubus. I got a little bit of time, y'all. 20 kills, 9 glory kills. Okay, they're the same. The Mancubus strain of demon. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what it says. I thought I was gonna say this Mancubus. All right, give me this thing. Give me this coffee. Take a look at that fucking mug. I do know this guy used that bile shit. I hate that motherfucker. This Mancubus strain of demon has long been a subject of fascination among Lazarus Project scientists. What? Eager to understand the biology of these creatures, a team of biogeneticists, led by Dr. Pierce herself, was formed to research and manipulate the behavior and effect of the creatures. Now this one we've got to pay attention to. Olivia was interested in this, huh? The work of Dr. Pierce and her biogeneticists proved successful, and several cybernetic mancubi are currently held in captivity within the Lazarus Project laboratories. They are held under the strictest UAC security protocols, so there is no chance of escape. Citation needed. Wow, something fucked up's going on there. Spectre! Cocksucker. 20 kills, 35 glory kills. That's the last one. Oh shit, good, then I'll go to work. Yay! The Spectre is, we're actually going to test something too. Well, I'll test it without you. You don't need to watch it. Hang on. Let's try to hide a burp. The Spectre is the unfortunate result of the misguided attempt to genetically modify the Pinky. Several Pinkies were gathered during the first Lazarus Project's tethering operation. 4 of the captured beasts were vivisected, while 3 of these experiments resulted in the death of the subjects. 1 resulted in a Pinky with limited psionic capabilities. In an attempt to increase its ocular capacity, the optic nerve of the cacodemon was transplanted into the Pinky. What the fuck are they making super demons for? After the operation, the animal was returned to its enclosure to recover. It is believed that the beast was accidentally released from its pen when its keeper, thinking the invisible Spectre had escaped, opened the gate. Several months after the first Spectre went missing, the second tethering operation captured 2 fertile specimens. Presumably the original Spectre wandered into the Lazarus Wave testing facility and was teleported back to Hell by a summoner. It is unknown how the Spectre managed to breed, but the psionic trait has been carried off to the offspring. Besides psionic invisibility, there are no known differences between the Pinky and the Spectre. That's how they happen! That's fucked up! You assholes! I was wondering why there was a fucking invisible strain. Fucking dickhole. Alright, well I'm gonna end it here, guys. I hope you're enjoying this series. I'm having fun. I like this idea of getting more into the lore. Plus, I feel like the people that do this writing don't get enough recognition. They really don't. It's a lot of love and thought and put into this, and people don't even give it a second glance. So I wanted to try something different. So thank you for at least even checking it out and giving it a try. I'm enjoying it, so I hope somebody does at some point. Something different. Something I don't see enough, and I'd like to, you know? Like, I remember when I was a kid, correct me if I'm wrong, see if you guys agree with me, I'd get the manual, I'd read the fuck out of the lore. I'd like, oh look, this is where they're from. Oh, I didn't care about the controls. The only thing I wanted out of that manual was the story. It's like the one thing they're still kind of doing with manual-wise, and nobody pays attention to it anymore. It's like, oh, fucking text, I'll fucking skip that. So I thought we'd do something different. So thanks for watching, and have a wonderful week. And if you're watching this as it comes out, Merry Christmas. I might even release this Christmas Day, actually. It's that close. But thank you for watching, guys. Later.